Yo, people, what's up? Right. Got a nice stream today. And I got some good news as well. Got some good news, right? We now have a proper Discord link. Now, on my Debian operating system, I can't put a background on the back of a text. You just can't do that. But here it is. We've got discord.gg/codegame. So I just want to mention that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it only costed, how do I say, $5. It was about $4 or $5, so it was not expensive at all, and it was worth it. I could have just made another page on my actual website, codegame.com, and linked the Discord there originally, which would have been for free, but it's not that cool at that point. Okay, welcome everyone. Okay, welcome everyone. Yo, Alex, what's good? Mr. 9-year-old. Mr. Larper, 9-year-old. Okay. I want to do some basic C++ today. So, right. I got a folder for the C++ programming book, but that's for a different thing. So look here, basics, right, and then okay. When you're going to install a Windows Manager, I don't really feel the need to do it currently, so I'm not going to do that. Hello, Tasha. How are you? Let me put some music on. Hold up. Got to stimulate you guys somehow. Let's start off with this one. Hello, emoji. Yo, your setup is sick. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hello, Caviar. Yes, I remember you. Right. I'm going to be doing something a bit different today. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. But I want to try learning from the book, right? Instead of learning from an online resource. What's happening today? We're just going through basics. Just basics, yeah? Gonna make sure everything's up to date, up to standard. And this will actually help everyone in the stream as well. If you guys are learning C++, then we can all recover our basics. Refresh our basics. Book author. It's the guy that made C++. So Björn Strastrup. It's in the thumbnail of this video. And also, if you go to Discord, I have linked it here. The C++ programming language 4th edition. This is the exact book that I have. If you click this Amazon link, it will show you the exact book that I have. So that's it. Okay. Let's implement binary tree from scratch. Okay, I think that's a bit too easy, bro. That's a bit too easy. What? You think beginners are gonna be doing that? Nah, that's like baby level stuff, bro. Where are you from? I mean, your English doesn't sound native. I've lived in England my entire life. I don't even mean. Them straight from mother. Yeah. I've lived in England my entire life. I was born in Romania, but I'm entirely English in every other aspect. Because I haven't lived in Romania. I've just lived in England my entire life. So let's get started. Right. What do we get started with actually? Hold up. What's on your screen and ID? It's Neovim. Do you think C++ is a good language to start with? I'm gonna actually refer you that question to this guy. You saw he's a very smart member in my community. He answers your exact question here. Someone answered that exact question yesterday. I'm really new to programming, almost no knowledge. I'm gonna start uni this September, and I picked C++ as my first language. I wanted to ask if there was anything good, like, you know, read a question. And then you saw answers your exact question as well. So if you wanna read a better answer to that, because again, I'm just a beginner, I can't really help you out with that. You should definitely check out his text here. I actually read it myself as well. It's pretty good. Yeah. It might be better to start off with C, because C does have a lot more. C++ has a lot more complicated stuff. So open the PDF on screen. What PDF? What, for the book? I don't have it. Yo, Mako. Hello, Willy. Hello, Willy. What programming language can you code in? Python, PHP, basics of C++, and yeah, a few other languages, but I don't main them, so I'm not gonna bother saying them. Hello, Original. All right, I'm gonna start choosing a topic to start on with this book. Pointers, arrays, and references. All right, 135, right? We'll start. Should I put the camera down? I think I will. Okay. Here it is. We're going to try something new this stream. I've never done this before. Actually reading from a book. But yeah, we'll try this. If you guys don't like it, just tell me. Right. So, where is it? Types and declarations. The mic's in my face. What's the agenda today? We're just going over basics, bro. Just going over basics. Right. First of all, we do have some standard library things. So we've got some standard library things to get through. CSTD def is for types. Actually, should I write all that down? No, I won't. I will not do that. That's not important. Okay, these are too simple. I need to go to another page. These stuff are too simple. Void is important. Okay, we'll start off with void functions, right? I read about it yesterday, but I didn't really fully understand it, so we'll go here. If we get a void function, right, it returns a void pointer. A void pointer can be assigned any type of pointer, I'm pretty sure. So all right. Okay, I think I scrolled too much. There it is. In low-level code, we occasionally need to store or pass along an address of a memory location without actually knowing the type of the object stored. Void pointer is used for that. You can read void pointer as pointed to an object of unknown type. So, pointer of an object of an unknown type. So it's right here. Hold up. So if you do void pointer to void is pi, and we'll take in actually, wait. No way, just undid everything. Void pointer PV equals pi. And I'm gonna get pi as a reference. Since I meant as a pointer in the parameter list. So this pi can be assigned to void pointer because it doesn't matter the type apparently. You can't dereference a void pointer, and you also can't increment it because you don't know the size of it as well. So we can do pi2 is, we can do a static cast for it. Static cast in pointer PV. This is an explicit conversion back to int, but not recommended. Can I spell, please? All right. If we want to do a return, if we want to return a void pointer, can we return an int as well? Let's see. Return pi2. So I'm not sure if this is gonna work. We're gonna have to try. Let's call f int I equals new pointer, new int. We'll set that to 2. Okay. Actually, we need to print it out, don't we? stdc out will do that. Let's compile this. See, I was not. Oh wait, my bad. I forgot to. Okay, so that prints the memory just because I forgot to dereference it. So dereference that. Void pointer is not a pointer to object type. What's going on? A void pointer is not a pointer to object. Let me search that up. Gotta search that up. I'm not sure what that means. C++. Void pointer is not a pointer to object type. Let's see, what does that mean? Let's read this. How's the journey going, brother? Did you cover concurrency, like multi-threading? Not really, no. I can do that today though if it comes up. What even is that book? It's a massive book, isn't it? Gentoo Larper. I don't even know what Gentoo is. What book you looking from? Bro, this is the best. This is the best book in the world for C++. It's in the Discord, but it's called a C++ programming language. There it is. The camera quality is so bad. Oh my days. Yeah. The C++ program language 4th edition. Go cover C++ concurrency in action. Nah. Transfer to exe. We're on Linux. We can't do that, mate. You want to go to uni? Yeah, I'm going to go to uni, bro. This September, I'm doing software engineering, bachelor's. All right. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick, are you from Poland? It seems like that spelling of the name Patrick is very Polish. Just a guess. All right. Void is not a pointer to object type. ABC arguments. So we're creating a function. Yeah, that's the constructor. The default initializing ABC to these numbers. Right, void pointer, member func. It takes in void pointer arguments. So I don't really understand that. You're taking in a void pointer of what? Maybe does this mean that you can pass in any type of pointer? Yo, Lupu. Okay, I'm actually gonna test out myself. I'll comment that out. Comment. Okay, finally. I'm gonna make another function here. We'll take in. What is it? We'll take in void args, because I want to do a little test to see what type of pointers can I even pass through to this function. stdc out, and we'll dereference it to see what's going on. Invalid operands to binary expression. Oh. Okay. What happened there? Right. That's an error. Well, we're gonna test out. Invalid operands to binary expression. It's not telling me the error message. It doesn't fit on the screen. God damn it. Why no face cam? No, the face, bro. I'm right here, bro. The face cam. I want to show the book as well. Yeah, I'm trying out a new thing. If I get 2 cameras, I could do it. Avoid pointer can be anything. You have to cast back. Oh, that sucks. That's kind of hard. It's unsafe apparently. Oh, by the way, people, there's an app called DroidCam. This is DroidCam. It's a OBS extension that allows you to use your phone as an actual main camera, and I've done it multiple times on many different streams. But Linux again is sucking in this aspect. It absolutely sucks in this aspect, right? I cannot find out how to get these extensions on Debian. It works perfectly fine on Windows. Just can't. Yo, do you know C and any suggestions? Because that's my first language. If you wanna get any help, bro, you're gonna have to. Well, I recommend you go to the Discord server, because I can't really help you that. I'm a beginner myself, bro. I'm a beginner. There's loads of people in the Discord that can help you. Just go to discord.gg/codegabe. But yeah, let's get back to this. So wait, there's many things I'm trying to do. Can we just print that out? Node function is okay, right? We need to return something. I'll do this for now, just to get the error message away. And we'll call T. We'll pass in I. Wait, I. So we're passing the pointer I, even though it's void. If that works, that means we can pass in any kind of parameters. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we got the memory address, of course, because we didn't dereference it, and we cannot dereference it because it's a void pointer. So now my next question is, how to cast a void pointer to a normal, normal pointer C++. Jeremy Clarkson, get out of here, boy. Off to a great start, Giga Chad. Nice algo pool. Thanks, bro. Okay. There is a way of casting pointer to member. Reinterpret cast. Okay. In fact, let's go in here. Generic pointer. I read this already, actually. It can be pointed at objects of any data type. A void pointer is declared like a normal pointer using the void keyword as the pointer type. Shit. Gotta change that. Pointer is a void pointer. Okay, a void pointer can point to objects of any data type. Ah, right. Now my question is, bro, how do we convert it? Because when we actually want to use it. Static cast. Okay, apparently static cast is the only way. Is static cast the only way to convert a void pointer? Static cast and reinterpret cast is identical apparently. Usually static cast is preferred because it is more narrow and in general, but not in this case, okay. It's a more safe conversion. So let's search up static cast and reinterpret cast and see the CPP reference pages. Static cast is a compile time casting operator used to convert related or compatible data types. New type expression, okay. Forces the compiler to treat a binary bit pattern as a completely new type. So it seems like reinterpret cast is a more advanced version of static cast. That seems like that's what's going on here. Static cast converts between types using a combination of implicit and user-defined conversions. If it's implicit, that means we don't need to do anything. It's done automatically. Returns a value of type target type. Okay. Right. So all this does is just change a value to another data type. Not much else to look at that. This one, so unlike static cast, but like const cast, the reinterpret cast expression does not compile to any CPU instructions, except when converting between integers and pointers, or between pointers on obscure architectures, where pointer representation depends on its type. It is primarily a compile time directive, which instructs the compiler to treat expression as if it had a target type, as if it had the type target type. Right, can we explain this like on 5, please? Int pointer args in equals... Oh, really? Well, we can just do that. Software dinner says we can just do int pointer args int equals int args. So int, yeah, that's the C style conversion. Okay, yeah, that does make sense, but that's like C style code. We want C++ style. C style conversion, and then static cast int args. And there's another way. Wait. Preferred, and then we'll go args int 3 equals reinterpret. Whoa. Reinterpret cast in pointer args Okay. Wait, why is memory included? I did not do that. Who did that? Clang is writing for me again. Thank you very much. Do I understand Hindi? My friend, I am from Europe. I do not know Indian. I do not know Hindi. So only the following conversions can be done with reinterpret cast, except when such conversions would cast away constness. An expression or integral in enumeration pointer or pointer to member type can be converted to its own type. The resulting value is the same value as the value of the expression. A pointer can be converted to any integral type large enough to hold all its values of its type. Unsigned integer pointer. Whoa. What is that? Unsigned integer pointer t. Fixed with integer types. Let's see. Unsigned integer type capable of holding a pointer to void. C++ 29. What? What? Wait, what? Since when is there C++ 29? Dude. Excuse me? Apparently we're in 2029. What? Bruh. I never heard this one. Right. Release date. 2026 apparently. What, last month? C++ 29 was apparently really... What? Okay. 2026... Right, I'm a bit confused. Servus Konstantin. I'm not installing anything, mate. Okay. I wonder, will it let me to convert it to a double? Because it might be able to do it with the help of implicit conversion. So double, args double. We can do... In fact, I'll try it with C as well, C style. Just for testing purposes. Args double 2. And we do static cast. Okay. I kind of want to print all of these out. But they're all pointers. No, it will work. I'll just dereference them. Alright, let's get going. Technology progresses so fast, people from IT are reprofiling to prompters. Unfortunately. Hello, Arcana. Devi. Right. Type testing. My keyboard still doesn't work a little bit. Got to get myself a different keyboard language on the computer. Which font is this? How do I show you? It's called JetBrains Mono Nerd Font. You need a nerd font. Please do a stream using Sway. I've done it already. Check on the previous live streams. I've done it. Wait, no, did I? No, wait, sorry. I meant... That was my mistake. I meant to say I did it on Hyperland, not Sway. I'm not going to do it on Sway. I just can't be asked. But yeah, JetBrains Mono Nerd Font. That's the one. Okay. OSINT. Oh wait, that's gonna take forever. Args double 2. Wait, no, this one. Dereference it. Wait, my... Hold up, cuz. Hold up. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Right. That is clearly an error. That is not what we want. Put the camera up. What's good, bro? I mean, we're trying to see the book, aren't we? Well, do you guys want to see me or the book? Bro, this guy. I'll make a poll, 1 sec. Why would you want to see a book? We can't read. You can't? Bruh. This is like a 4K camera, bruh. I thought you could. Alright. This was a test, to be fair. I said at the start of this stream, I don't know how it's going to end up. This is my first time, like, trying to put a book on the camera. So, apparently, this didn't work out. What's your use cases, Alex? Oh, Alex. No, don't listen to Alex, bro. He's LARPing. Don't listen to that guy, bro. He's the biggest LARPer in this community. Right. No one will see the book. Fair enough. Yo, Strom. Hello. I need water and I've run out. Damn it. Okay. Now, my question is 9.8 E. Right. What the hell? Oh, it's a minus. So does that mean... Does that mean it's a negative? What? What? That means very small. Yeah. Oh, wait. So it's not negative. I thought the negative was like actually a signed integer. Like it's a negative value. But you're saying it's 0.0 to the power of 300. Okay. Thank you, Bob Ross. Why when converting... I want to know why now. Converting from a... to a double pointer, it remove... How do I even ask the question? From double to in, it should be the same logic. Casting a floating point value to an int would truncate the value. Well, that's the other way around. Int value in a double. Let's see. Is that Java? Oh, we don't do Java over here. Get out of here. But it should be the same logic still. Primitive number types narrowed to a wider one. Widening conversion. It's the same logic. So widening conversion C++. Yeah. So hot. If you're changing the type of a pointer, it won't do any conversion. It just treats the value as a double. Yeah, but I dereferenced it after. What book do I use? This is the book. Oh, wait, don't tell me it's a PDF. Bruh, did I spend £50 on a book and I just could have read it on a PDF? No, actually, it's fine, because I prefer the physicality anyway. Yeah, but I guess you can have it as a PDF. I didn't know that. But yeah, I prefer the book anyway, so. You would cast the dereference variable and it would convert it. So we would implicitly convert it then. What? Okay, widening conversions. A is 4 bytes, yeah, and integer's 4 bytes. B is 2 bytes, yep. Narrowing doesn't necessarily depend solely on size. For example, a long and a double are both normally the same size. Nonetheless, conversion is in either direction is a narrowing conversion, because information can be lost. Okay, how does that make sense? If we start off with a smaller data type and we expand it to a bigger one, like from a short to an integer, how do we lose information? We would only gain information. Well, I guess the precisiveness would change, but it's not like anything's gonna get deleted. Okay. Right. Alright, bye-bye, Michael. Bro, I'm not installing your stuff, man. Do you do that better than me? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Actually, scrap that. You definitely LARP better than me. Definitely, bro. Double A pointer is different than double E pointer. Double A dereference double pointer B is different than double A. This guy came again, bro. Literally. Yeah, but which one did I do? So I'm making a double pointer. Static cast. I'm converting args, which is a void pointer, which originally was an int pointer, to a double pointer. These brother perverts came back in the chat. God. Bro, you got 2 at once. That's mad. Got 2 at once, bro. You like the PDF better than the book? You can find stuff easier. Yeah, but you know when you can't feel it. You can't feel the book. Feeling it and smelling it is nice. Ah, it smells good. It smells like trees. It smells better. Why is this camera? Anyways. But prepare for trouble and make it double. Ooh, bars, bro. Bars. Okay, let's move on. I already know null pointer. Array initializer, we got that. We got that. String literals. Larger character sets. Right. Now this is some BS that I have encountered last year when I was reading the Windows API. And it really annoyed me. Like sometimes in a string you have to write the letter L before it. I still don't understand why you gotta do that. But so raw character strings, okay. Right. String s equals right. Backslash w plus. I can't read how many backslashes it has. 6, I think. W plus. So I'm not sure what this does really. So this is a raw string literal. Let's type this out. Bruh, get out of here. Okay. Std is S. Okay. I was trying to remember my neovim keybinds again. I constantly forget it. String stuff. So what would that print out then, eh? What would that print out? Oh, nothing. It removed a few backslashes. That's what I can say. Bro, I'm literally on Debian. Why would I be LARPing being on Ubuntu? Who LARPs on being on Ubuntu? What? That's not even a LARPable operating system. Like what? Okay. Right, let's add some R's to this. R. Backslash in raw string delimiter. Okay, I think it wants a parentheses. Right, I don't really understand what's the point of this. What's the point of raw strings? They do not escape any character, which means anything between the delimiters become part of the string. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, that's good. So I already thought of an example. Like in PHP, right? SQL, I mean. On a website, when you're allowing the user to input data, you need to escape as well there. Otherwise, you're gonna have SQL injection. So maybe it could be the same thing here. So like when we do, what's that command? System. Yeah, so when we do this command, is that gonna work? cstdlib. Hold up. So system, and if we do S there, they're not going to be able to escape something. I don't know. Ubuntu has bloat. Yeah, so that's could be a use case. Okay. Larger character sets. A string with the prefix L is a string of wide characters. Its type is const wcrt. Similarly, a string with a prefix LR is a raw string of wide characters. Right. It's not telling me what the hell a large character is. What's a wide? Can handle Unicode text using 4-byte integers. They can store. Oh. So a single character is 1 byte, and then a wide character is using 4 bytes instead of 1 byte. It makes it simple to process strings character by character through direct indexing. Unicode. Universal Computing Standard that assigns a unique number, yeah. But I mean, aren't we using Unicode by default? Always use car except at the point that an API requires you to... Okay, so you only use wide car in really unique scenarios. Let's put an L here and see what happens. Conversion from const wcar to non-scalar type. Okay. Const wcar. Const wcar. And I'm pretty sure I don't need to give in a size here. Like 12, for example, if I just use the brace initialization. So let's go back and try it. No, it didn't work. Invalid conversion from... So it's saying that this is... Maybe it's talking about an R value, I'm not sure. This is a const wcar pointer, and then this is not a pointer. So oh wait, it literally says that. Maybe the L makes it a pointer. Okay, still doesn't work. Right. Maybe we do need to type in actually what the size is. Let's do 30, 40. Okay, what? That's a lot of errors for absolutely nothing. What? That's a lot of errors, mate. What the hell? I swear this worked on the Windows API. You can just put square brackets and figure out the size. Yeah, but it still doesn't work. Structured binding declaration cannot have type const wcar. Oh, I'm so hot. Do I remember you? Yes, bro, I do. You put it after the type, not the variable name. Bruh. Oh, fuck, it's so hot. It's actually so hot. I can't do this, bro. I can't, man. I can't do this. Right. Alright, man. Let's go. I'm gonna write all of the possible strings. So. Okay. Can I just write it here without storing it in a variable? Folder file. Is that gonna work? Implementation character set string. Okay. First of all, let's see if that even works. Wait. Expression result unused. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it does work. Oh, good then. Oh, good. Flick back to the array section in your book. You'll spot the issue immediately. I don't know where the array section is. It doesn't give an example for how to make the string with the L prefix. For type T bracket size is the type of array of size element of type T. The elements are indexed from 0 to size -1. -1? Yeah, maybe because the null terminator. Okay, that didn't help. Maybe, I don't know. Let me just write it here. Folder file implement. What's going on? You ate. Dude, there's so many prefixes. What is wrong with this language? God. We actually gotta learn this. I mean, if it's needed. Cool. But is it ever used anywhere? UTF-8 string. U8R. I'm just gonna write all this down. Because why not? Folder file. U8 folder file. So, okay. UTF-16. What? UTF. Unicode transformation format is a way to turn digital character numbers into binary bytes so a computer can store them. UTF-8 is the common one. So if UTF-8 is the default one, then why does U by itself? That's UTF-16. But if you want 8, you need to manually write 8. That's a bit backwards. Unsupported non-standard concatenation. No, I'm sure it works, mate. I've got it from the C++ book. Unsupported. What? Oh, I didn't write that thing. Okay. My bad. Oh, we got capitals as well. Yeah, this is so cooked. Folder file. You got capital U. Folder file. UR. UTF-32? I'm guessing that is to do with the bits, right? UTF-18. Okay. UTF-16 raw string. So, let's find out what is the purpose of having all of these. All of these different stuff. So UTF-8 plus UTF-16. Let's see the difference first of all. You've never used any of these apart from R? Really? But even in the API you use L. In the Windows API. I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Yeah, here it is, look. When you create the window, when you create the handle for the window, you need to take an L, or you can't even see it. There, look. You need to take an L. So that's it's a bit weird. And I don't really understand why. Why does Windows API use L formatted strings? Yeah, let's see this. Unicorn string? What is a unicorn string? Like every page that I turn on is a new word. What on earth does that mean? Wait, he meant to write Unicode, not unicorn. Silly Billy. What's the purpose of his existence? Is it possible to make a smaller one for different text encoding? I was wondering what the hell a unicorn string is. Unicode, yeah. Right, it's an obsolete way to create Unicode strings, usually. The string will be WCAR-T instead of car, so yeah, so it makes it wide, but what does that mean? We get that it makes the string wider, but what exactly does that mean? Modern code should avoid L and the use of WCAR except on Windows, where it's used to call Windows API. Bruh. So you're saying this L thing is never used. It's never used, except in the silly Windows API. So there really is no point in learning these. WCAR is 2 bytes per character instead of 1. Alright. Fair enough. X11 versus Wayland drama. I'm not sure. Bro, guys, stop spamming, man. Have you watched Social Network movie? No. By the way, Gudu Gaming, how old are you? Because it seems like you spam every stream. It's not very adult-like to do that. I'm guessing you're a little kid. If it is, that's fine, but just don't spam. You're 19. You behave like a little child with that spamming. Why am I using... Oh, thank you, Max. Why am I using GNOME? Yeah, because it's default. I actually do have fish. Let me show you. Let's see, fish, right? Yeah, so I've got it installed, but I don't really understand what's the benefit of using fish instead of GNOME. So I don't really care. I mean, I don't know. There's no way you're the same age as me. Yeah, there. That's kind of mad. A 19-year-old behaving like that is insane. Yeah, what motivates you to code knowing the AI is changing a lot of stuff in coding? Well, I just find it fun, bro. I just find it interesting. AI is not going to stop me from programming. Okay, I kind of want to remove all of these warnings because it's going to annoy me in the future. By the way, Max, how are you? What is the source you are using to learn C++? Bro, this guy's unmuted again. Max, you gotta mute him for longer. This is the source I'm using to learn AI. Max, it's gotta be longer. Yo, use fish, please. It's got autocomplete and more functions. But how, bruh? How is that working? He got timed out and then he messaged again. How's that working, bro? Yeah, thank you. Extraneous. What does that word mean, bro? Extraneous. Meaning. Okay, probably just means extra. Okay. Can you hit a most muscular... What? You're saying fish is good, but why is it good? I mean, for me to actively switch to fish just for autocomplete, it's not really worth it. You gotta have some more negotiation skills. More benefits, you know what I mean? Okay, let's continue reading. Pointers to arrays, I know that already. Navigating arrays, we've got that. Passing arrays. Oh, let's do that. Because I do actually struggle with arrays a little bit. Passing arrays. So, let's go here. Void comp double arg10. So, arg is a double pointer. Yeah, it's gonna point to the 0th element in this array. But then what? So for int I0, why would this book doesn't know game? The book recommended me to do that, like I0 instead of I curly braces. It's kind of dead. I is not equal to 10. But it does recommend to do ++i instead of I++, so that's good. Arg I plus equals 99. It's gonna hold up. Comp. Can we pass a new double here? New double. 10 elements. So wait. I need a refresh on arrays again. So if we do new double, wait, no. Double pointer. equals new double 10. So this, I think, if I remember correctly, creates an array with 10 doubles, right? And then double array 1 equals new double doesn't create an array, just one pointer with value 1. Is that correct? Can someone tell me? Are these two redefinition? Wait, hold up. So can someone tell me if these two are correct? Only users do I curly. Why? It's literally the recommended way. Hello, Ayesha. You seem to know C++ but nothing about Linux. No, I don't really know much about Linux. I only installed Debian I installed Debian 4 days ago. So I'm new to Debian. It's like my first time ever using Debian. You can have plugin for autocomplete in ZSH. Can you stay on the Discord? I don't think we kicked you out. Are you still here? You're still here. I don't know why you're asking to stay in there. You're already here, brother. Hello, Legend SFF. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm good. We're practicing some basics in C++. What's your goal in life? Straight to the point. Asking what's the end goal in life. Bro, I'm trying to have kids, bro. I'm trying to have like 10 kids. I'm trying to spread my seed to the next generation. Build an army. Build an army of guys. Bro, this guy's spamming again. Gurjit Singh. Oh my days, this guy's talking about social network again. Yo, mute this guy, please. Mute this guy. Am I getting a degree in software engineering? Yes. This September, I'm gonna start my university course. Okay. So let's make alright. Yeah, 10 minutes, yeah. By the way, Max, I got a question for you. Is it fun moderating? Do you receive any joy in muting people? Because if I were you, I would. Like, being a moderator is fun, like banning people just like that. Muting people. Alright, we'll do void f. A1. That's 10. And then comp A1. Fine. Double A2 5. Double A3 100. And comp A2. That's a disaster apparently. And an A3. Okay. So with A1, that's fine. Because the argument is that we want exactly 10 spaces. What's the technical word? Like 10 pointers in the array, right? 10 doubles, right? So that's fine. 5 is... Apparently it's a disaster. I don't know why, though. Oh, I know why. Okay. Okay, I know why it's a disaster. I just realized. Disaster because after element 5, it's gonna access garbage memory. It's gonna access... So what's the error called? Is it a segmentation fault? No. Out of bounds error. I think that's Python, but whatever. What country am I from? I'm from Romania, but I live in England. You prefer that people follow the rules rather than punishing. Oh, really? Really? Element 4. Let's see then. Let's see out. Arg at position 10. Let's call F. So we've got 990. What's this? Right, I need to delete my other stuff. It's getting confusing. Okay. So we've got 3 values. So we got that again. What? Does anyone know what's going on? The only thing I'm calling in main is F. And F creates 3 variables and calls comp 3 times. And so I'm printing out arg at position 10 after iterating through it. Okay, so maybe we're index start at 0. Yeah. Well, so we're accessing garbage values. Because the book says it's fine. Whoa. What? Okay, this is so weird. Okay, the second one used to be 99. Now it's plus 214. Excuse me. Okay. I'm actually so confused. I added a number to A1 and that somehow affected A2. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking if we're doing plus equals and it starts as and it is nothing first, then it's not gonna work. Because they're not initialized to anything, right? All of these values inside the arrays, they're initialized to nothing. You're not initializing the array of anything, so they could have random memory. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what I thought. What the hell? Hey Gabe, can you recommend a laptop for software engineering? I can only recommend this laptop, which I bought 3 months ago. It's an Asus VivoBook 15, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. And it's very cheap as well. It's only like £300, £400. I've actually got a video talking about it. Wait, Aqua, I'll show you what's up. Don't mind Jesus in the corner. Alright, there it is. Okay, guys, do you see the absolute LARP in the thumbnail for this stream? We've got the C++ book and Lazy Vim. Okay, look, in this video right here, I talk about this book. So I talk about this laptop. So if you're interested in the laptop, okay, it's £500. I got a discount off because I'm a student. I don't know if you're gonna get a discount or not. If you are a student, you should get a discount. But it's pretty good. So 16 gigabytes DDR4 RAM. It's enough for programming. Use double A112 curly braces to initialize. Really? Okay. It seems like I was wrong about this. I thought that when you do the curly braces after creating an array, it only initializes the first value. But it seems like it initializes all the values. So let's try this out. If it is true, then that's gonna be pretty cool. If it initializes everything. Okay, that's better. But it still shouldn't be printing 0. It should be printing 99. We've got 0, 99, and 0. So let's try to figure out what's going on here. A1. We're passing A1. It's got 12 elements. Let's see what happens if we pass 10. Okay. Sweet. What's the battery life on this one? Yeah, I bought it specifically for uni as well. I don't use it apart from coding, but the battery life, it's about 10 hours, I think. 10 to 12 hours, depending on how you use it. So like if I do programming all day on it, I only reach to 50%. And actually, to show that it's a good laptop, I'm not promoting it or anything. Like I don't get any money for telling you to buy this laptop. This is completely my personal recommendation. I've streamed on this laptop. Look, you see in the thumbnails for these streams, that's literally the laptop that I was coding on and I was streaming on. So if I could stream on this laptop and I could program on it and I was actually recording everything at 1080p, it's a good laptop. Like it's a good laptop. 60 FPS is so good. And it's pretty cheap as well. Should I choose C++ or Java? S15. I don't know if it's S15. But in the video, it will show you. I forgot which one it is though. C++ or Java. It depends which one you want to... What kind of apps you want to make, mate. It fully depends what apps you want to make. Those type of questions, I recommend you ask them in the community Discord server, which is above my head. I can't really answer them. I'm not qualified to answer your questions. Okay. An array bound specified is ignored. What? Alright. Okay, I gotta search up what is a matrix before I continue. I didn't learn this in school because they didn't teach us it in school. Just ignored it. Another bro, a Neovim. What is that emoji? Hello, mate. Hello, Diabolical. Python versus C++. They're both used for different things, man. Python is good for scripting, AI, crap. C++ for lower level, fast software, I mean. They got different use cases. Alright, a matrix is a grid, an array of numbers, expressed arranged in horizontal rows and vertical columns. Okay, so a matrix is like it's another word for a 2D array, apparently, it seems. Yeah, that just looks like a 2D array. An organized grid, yeah. Okay, so these science guys are just calling it matrix to seem smarter. Rectangular array, alright. It's literally just a 2-dimensional array, apparently. Right? It's nothing else. I'll keep that up. Okay, right, let's do this then. Matrix. So we're going to take in a 2-dimensional array. I'm going to write this code first and then I'm going to examine it later, so give me a second. M, position I, position J. Tab. That's a tab character. And then... Okay, let's examine this. Because I don't understand. So we're passing in as the first parameter. What is going on? What happened? Okay. So first parameter is a multi-dimensional array, but it's 2D array. But one of them is empty and the other one is filled. I don't understand how this will compile. Hello, spy. A matrix represented as a multi-dimensional array is passed as a pointer rather than copied. The first dimensions of the array is irrelevant to finding the location of an element. It simply states how many elements of the appropriate type are present. For example, look at the layout of MA. It's mad. Okay, so it seems that the first, what is it called again? The first dimension of the array is irrelevant. Somehow. Okay. The first dimension of the array is irrelevant. Why? Passing to the array to functions. I don't want to look at gigs for gigs, they're dead. Declare function to display marks. Take a 1D parameter. So again here in the parameters, they are not taking any size. That's really confusing. How is the function supposed to know the size of the array if we're not providing it? Oh wait. So here we're just saying that we are expecting an array of ints called m, but it's just gonna decay to the first element, isn't it? So when you pass in marks, which is a int array with array size, which is 5, it's just gonna give in the pointer to the first element, which is this one. That makes sense. But the thing that doesn't make sense is in a multi-dimensional array, we do pass in the second size dimension. Again, in the first dimension we don't pass in any size, but in the second one we do. Why do we pass in the second one? That's really confusing. Initialize 2D array, yeah. So we're passing the 2D array. Okay, this is confusing. It's supposed to decay to the first pointer, but where is the first pointer in a 2D array? Is it maybe 0, 0? Num at position 0 at position 0. So that would be this one, 3. I'm guessing, because it's not telling me. The bloody website is not telling me. I have to guess what's going on. Maybe it will tell me if I scroll down. We define the function display to the... Okay. We only pass the name, yeah. It's not mandatory to specify the number of rows in the array. However, the number of columns should always be specified. This is why we have used... Okay, so this is rows, this is columns. The number of columns should always be specified. That implies that it doesn't need to, if it's just a should. We can also pass arrays with more than 2 dimensions. Yeah. We don't need that though. Right. That was not helpful. Alright, cool. Five minutes left. I might make this stream longer, because I did miss yesterday. I haven't decided. If the stream goes good, then I'll make it longer. If it goes normally, then I'll end it at 8. Right. I have a function which I want to take as a parameter a 2D array of variable size, so I have this. Oh, what the hell is that? 2 pointers. Two pointer. A 2D array will decay to a double pointer, I believe, so the first dimension essentially will contain a list of pointers to the first element in those. The compiler might optimize this. There's a lot of automatic optimization going on. If I'm not implementing it from scratch and the compiler is doing it for me, it makes things a bit too easier. Okay, that's not what I meant. I did not mean linked list. Okay. There it is. Okay, here's a good one. Difference between int I and int I, int pointer and int pointer pointer. Perfect. Pointer to an integer value, pointer to a pointer to an integer value. Why would you want that? In the second case, you will require 2 dereferences to access the integer's value. What? Wait, you can have 3? You can have 4? Bro, why? A pointer to an L value. Or R value. I know you, Gabe Horn. I don't know no Gabe Horn. Just ask Claude. I don't have a Claude account, bruh. I can't ask Claude. Gabe drinks a bottle of water. I wish. I've got no water, mate. I need to go refill it up, actually. Just use the formula. Index row times num columns plus index columns. Where'd you get index columns from? Thank you, Kitty, for the sub. Appreciate it. Okay, right. It makes sense that it's a pointer to a pointer. A pointer to a pointer to an integer. But why? Why on earth would you ever want that? Oh, wait, here it is. Let's say you're a teacher, you have to give notes to one of your students. Well, I meant the whole class. So that would be an array. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So the class notes, we can have many class notes related to that pointer. Note 0 for Adam. Thank you, IHZ, for the £10,000 donation, bro. Class note position 1 for Brian. Yeah, that makes sense. One pointer makes sense. Now let's see more. Don't forget you have several classes. Okay, so this is again implying the oh wait, is it? It's a 2D array. Ah, that makes sense now. Okay, so the more pointers you have is the more dimensions you have. Right. So in the 0th class, you can have a few students there, and then in the 1st class, another few students, in the 3rd class, another few students. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. And then you can have multiple schools. School 1 at the 1st class, at the 1st child. David in class 1 of Institute 1 year. And then we can go to school 2, class 1, student 1. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. This helps a lot. This is actually the best explanation I've seen in a very long time. That helps a lot. Let's read this a bit more in case we can understand it better. Int I is declaring a pointer to int, so I stores a memory address, and C is expecting the content of that memory address to contain an int. Int pointer is declaring a pointer to an int, so I contains an address and add a memory address. C is expecting another pointer, and that pointer is like another array. Do know that while you are declaring a pointer to an int, the actual int is not allocated. So it's valid to say int I is 23. What? Okay, this looks really weird. You're declaring a new integer pointer, and you're assigning it the value 23 instead of assigning it a memory address. That's really weird. I don't think that would work. Int pointer I equals 23. Yes, it doesn't work. So in function in main, invalid conversion from int to int pointer. And this guy's saying it is valid to do int pointer I equals 23. Maybe if I is already made. No, but then why would you put the data type? I'm confused again. Dude, I'm confused again. I have a variable and I want it to point to memory address 20. What? What? I want it to point to memory address 23. Bro, what do you mean the 23rd memory address? What are you on about? Which will contain an int. I'm so confused. I've never heard of memory addresses being referred to as actual numbers. Like the first memory address, the second memory address. That's weird. If you tried to actually read or write to memory address 23, you would probably segfault. Bro, where the hell is memory address 23? Since your program doesn't own that chunk of RAM, it would segfault. So dereferencing it and changing I to 100 in segfault, that is really unintuitive. That is the complete opposite of intuitive. The solution is to use malloc, or you can make it point to an existing variable. Nah, what the hell? I'm not gonna read anymore, that's just confusing me even more. Right. Bro, is 18 years old too early to learn this stuff? Nah. I've got people in my community that are 15 years old and they're learning C++, 14 years old even. And they are really good. They're really good. So if they're starting at 15 years old programming, by the time they get to my age, 3 years later, they're going to be insane. They're going to be insane. So it's never too early and it's never too late. Are you in a CS degree? No. I'm not in any type of education system. Because I just finished UK college about 4 months ago. And I'm going to start UK university this September. Hey, just joined the live. Welcome, Max Broski. Am I a computer science student now? Not yet, not yet. It works in C, but not C++. This is a C++ book. Right. Cool. You could do int pointer I equals huh? Let's try this. Segmentation. That's funny. In 23. Nah, it doesn't work. Yeah, which init should I use? I can't use runit, systemd, or openrc. I hope you're not asking me. Which uni you going to? I'm going to Lancaster. Lancaster, brother. Holy Life Pool. Stefan, that is such a Romanian name. Are you from Middle East by any chance? Stefan, where are you from? Please tell me. Yeah, Segfo is like bane of our existence. Sunt român, yeah. Query C is also Romanian. Okay. So we got a segfault from dereferencing I, but actually making the variable I is okay. So let's see if I don't dereference it, might it work? Oh, it didn't get a segfault. We did not get a segfault, but we got 0x17. What does that mean? Zurich 17 meaning virtual keycodes. Well, we're not on Windows, so no. ASCII binary. That's 23 in hex. Oh wow, that's sick. Hexadecimal. I'm actually so surprised. Why did it convert to a hex? Implicit. Actually, I don't know what I'm asking, to be honest. So okay, and then this return. Okay. Oh, actually, I wonder. If I just do dereference I, will it still crash my program? No, it won't. That's fine. Addresses are typically in hex as it's more readable, so stdc out prints address is as hex just for convention. So, okay. So, you're saying stdc out implicitly converts it to hex. So that means that dereferencing I isn't a hex value by default. I want to print this out to a file just to see what's going on. Benitas, I will do your code in a sec, but I want to... segmentation for. But did it write it? No, it didn't. What you are doing is saying there exists an int in memory just 0x17. Let's read it. Ah, okay. Well, there does. No, there doesn't. There doesn't. Okay, that's fine. We don't need that anymore. What is going on? Oh, my bad. Int x equals 100. Int pointer p equals reference to x. It's going to print 100. Yeah, good. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna continue with the book now. A resource is something that has to be acquired and later released. Memory acquired by new and released by delete, and files opened by fopen and closed by fclose are examples of resources where the most direct handle to the resource is a pointer. This can be most confusing because a pointer is easily passed around in a program and there's nothing in the type system that distinguishes a pointer that owns a resource from one that does not. A pointer that owns a resource and one that, okay. So how do we handle ownership? Let's do this. Handling ownership. I've never actually done this before. So let's start with this. You just deleted all my spaces. How dare you? All right. Void confused in, we take int p. We're not the owner of it. Int global 7. I've already got F. Wait. X point. What? Where did you get X from? Right, the book's confusing me again. Gabe LARP, please, you haven't LARPed once on this stream. We can't LARP forever, mate. We've got to return back to noob at some point. Okay. The book says X pointer P equals new int 7. This is what the book says, right? But where did they get X from? There's nothing on the previous page that mentions X. You can LARP for me though. Bombaclat. Babushka Linux edition. When are you gonna make your own Linux operating system, man? Yeah, the book has nothing to do with X. I don't know why it mentioned X. It's a bit annoying. Whatever. So we'll do int that thing. Int pointer Q. Reference to I. So Q does not own I. Q does not own I. Maybe it means like any type. Potentially, but it never mentions that. So we're gonna call confused PN. Confused Q. Confused global. Yeah, I knew I had a redefinition. Where is it? No, I don't. Blood, what do you mean redefinition of F? Where? Hold up. Hold up. Get on my screen. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, it's not. Wait. Where am I redefining F? You absolute bomb. Oh, here it is. I'm actually so silly. Right, here it is. Let's go. Let's call F. If okay, wait. Oh, this book is so heavy. If confused deletes P, the program will seriously misbehave for the second two calls because we may not delete objects not allocated by new. If it deletes P. The program will seriously... Ah. Of course, we can't delete objects that aren't allocated by new. If confused does not delete P, the program leaks. What? In this case, obviously F must manage the lifetime of the object it creates on the free store. But in general, keeping track of what needs to be deleted in a large program requires a simple and consistent strategy. Well, can't you just make a destructor, and then when you X out of scope, it's gonna automatically delete it, right? It's usually a good idea to implement it. Immediately place a pointer that represents ownership in a resource handle class such as vector string or unique pointer. That way we can assume that every pointer that is not within a resource handle is not an owner and must not be deleted. So every pointer that is not within a resource handle is not an owner and must not be deleted. Okay. So that means that we can delete the resource handle itself, which is gonna delete all the stuff inside it. But we shouldn't delete raw pointers. We should have a handle that handles it always. Which is difficult, C or C++? Both of them. Both default. They're both difficult. Query C can tell you. Alex can't though. He's a 9-year-old LARPer, man. You're tired of LARPing? You can't get tired of LARPing. Not how it works. Anyways, you wanna code my game till I... Alright, on that note, I'm gonna go to the toilet. So... BRB. It's not right. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water, guys. I'll be back in a minute. So, you know, relax yourselves until I'm gone. Yeah, be back in a minute. Okay. Chair's killing me again. Got stuck underneath the the carpet. That's what it's called. Hey, I missed you. I missed you too, Bob Ross. Your amazing brain. You should learn maths and then computer science. Nico, maths, my friend. Have you got any resources to learn maths? Because I ain't got none, blood. I ain't got none. I'd love to learn maths. Because I really suck at maths, so... By the way, is the music too low? I think it's low enough to not get copyright strikes, so I'll just leave it like that. Alright. Okay, what's next? So we're doing ownership stuff. Oh, it doesn't really go into it. That's all it was. Right. There's a chemistry tutor. Let's check it out. Chemistry tutor. What would you like to learn, and why did you choose CPP? I didn't choose C++ first. I've been programming for about 5 years in Python and other languages as well. But C++ is good for low-level stuff. That's what I want to do. Make fast apps. Science, chemistry. So where's the maths? I don't see anything related to maths here. Where's the math stuff, blood? Chemistry. Oh, don't remind me of A-levels. I just finished college. I don't want to think of A-levels anymore. Any kind of levels. The organic face reveal. Nah, this guy's so funny. Right. Survive college. Now we're not scrolling. Okay, let's see. Have we got any good stuff for maths here? Oh, this is American. GED. Playlists. Calculus. Ooh, that's good. I want to learn calculus. So calculus. Have we got any... what's it called? Yeah, statistics. I need that as well. And that's really it. Everyone knows algebra. You learn that stuff when you're like 10. I don't even know why he's got videos for it. Okay. Thank you. I will check this guy out. I'll check his guy out. I'll learn that in my own time, but not now because we're doing programming. 3 blue, 1 brown. Right. We'll do that math stuff later. Okay, let's make my own ownership thingy. Custom ownership handle. Isn't it called move semantics? Yeah, let's do that. Move semantics C++. Understand move semantics is, for example, Let's start with a very simple string class which only holds a pointer to heap allocated memory. Okay. Cool. Passing a character array. +1 for the null terminator. New character size. Yeah. Mem copy data point from here to there, or is it from there to here? The rule of 3. Okay. Right, this is some grammar reggae, bro. Okay. The rule of 3. Destruct the copy constructor, copy assignment operator. Close the destructor on all the objects class type members. Construct all of the objects members from the corresponding members of the copy constructor argument. Calling the copy constructors of the objects class type members and doing a plain assignment of all the non-class types, their members. Okay. Copy assignment. Assign all of the objects members from the corresponding members of the assignment operator's argument. Bro, why is it so complicated? Calling the copy assignment operator of the objects class type members and doing a plain assignment of all non-class type data members. Blah, there is so many. Are you learning it entirely from the book? Nah, I'm learning from loads of different resources. I'm using loads of resources, like these ones here. These YouTube channels, learncpp.com. Yeah, and the book as well. And there's other websites as well. And these are projects that I make as well by myself. This is why C++ is gay. Okay. I don't know how a programming language has a sexual orientation, but you do. What's the playlist you listen to? The playlist is available on my YouTube channel. If you go to playlists, it's gonna be here, music for live stream.
Fast, clean.
So the current one I'm listening to is this one. It's The Lion. So if you wanna listen to that playlist, it's right there. Okay, let's do this quickly. Class test. Rule of 3 practice. So car, what was it? I want to use their thing. Car star data. Okay, I'm not going to read anything else. No, I'll make it an integer. I'll make it an int. Int star. Now I'll make it a car. Alright. Data. And size t size. Public. So the constructor, the destructor, copy constructor, copy assignment. They confuse me. Let's do copy constructor first. Copy assignment. So copy constructor. When was that used? Copy constructor. Test T1 is, just leave it like that. Test T2 equals T1. So I'm guessing this is the copy assignment and not the copy constructor. So where is copy constructor? Copy constructor. Create a new object from an existing one. Yeah, I don't get the difference between these two. Constructor and assignment. Oh wait, assignment is the actual fact that you can assign it something. And then constructor is just being able to copy the elements from one object to another. Move constructor copy. Yeah, the rule of 5 is important as well. There's the rule of 7 as well, isn't there? Rule of 7. Six, 7. Okay, that's enough. Copy constructor. Let's make it. Since it's a constructor, it doesn't return anything. Right. Okay, so we have to take the reference. Yeah, that makes sense. We got this union keyword again. I forgot what it means. Use the define data type that can hold members of different data types. Okay. So let's make the normal constructor first. Let's call this string. It's too confusing. Data would be new. But we need to take in the size. Size T. Wait, no. A string is a car star, yeah. BG Media anime intro. Oh, hello, Game Tacos. BGM. Blackpool Grime Media. Is that what you're referring to? I don't even like anime, bro. I watched like the first 2 episodes of Attack on Titan and I nearly fell asleep. I couldn't keep my eyes open. And it was only like 30 FPS. I don't get how people can watch that. Sorry, not 30. It looked like 10 FPS, I mean. Background music. Oh, right. You should search up BG Media. They made some goated videos back in the day. Not anymore though. They're all dead. Hello Nate. When did you start C++, bro? I've been trying to find some motivation. I started 12 months ago. Little T. Oh, you know Little T? Hey. Thank you, Bob, man. You're like the only person that knows ball. But yeah, I started 12 months ago, C++. But I've been programming for about 5 years before that, so. I mean, if you're relying on motivation, bro, it's not gonna end. It's not gonna end well. You're gonna end up quitting. Like, to be honest, I didn't want to learn today. I didn't want to do C++ today, but I just came on. I opened the book. Opened the book, blood. And I just started. I suggest you some Reaper, build your own X. Oh, build your own X. I have checked it out, but I feel like it gives the answers away too much. And it's not really good for C++. What the hell, man? Like, a beginner will not be into ray tracing instantly. That's just madness. And I actually tried one of these. Was it this one? It was just awful. The tutorial was so awful. I learned nothing. Okay, it's not even loading. Where is it? Where's the C++ bit? I just didn't have a fun time with this GitHub repo. There's a lot of C stuff, which are cool. Build your own game. Was it this one I looked at? Nah. I can't remember which one I did. But it was just extremely difficult. It's not really beginner friendly in my opinion. I struggled a lot with that website. What? I just got a notification on my phone. What? It says you just spent £17 at KFC. Can you read that? On my card. Bro. Why not vibe code? Because vibe coding is silly. Size. You know how to make a compiler from scratch? Oh. Wait, so you know how to make a compiler from scratch, but you can't find the wheel of coding like I do? Nico, that doesn't really make sense. You can make a compiler from scratch, which is very difficult, but you can't find the motivation to code. To do things if they are small things. Advice. What can I say, man? I mean, the things I'm doing, man, I find it fun. It's not gonna work, is it? Wait, hold up. I'm orange, yeah. It's because I got the night mode filter on. You just gotta keep going, Nico. I mean, you gotta ignore your feelings and just keep working even if you don't feel. Like I said 3 minutes ago, I didn't feel like streaming today, but I didn't feel like programming today, but I'm still doing it. I'm still reading from the book. I've made a text editor before, Shadow, by the way, with Raylib. It was fun. You've done competitive programming? Yeah, that's sick. My body gets 200% contrasted when you open a white window. Do I enjoy what I'm doing now? Well, what am I doing now? I'm speaking to people. That's fun. I like communicating with people. What I'm doing right now is not necessarily fun. It's not like, wow, I'm boiling my eyes out from the amount of fun I'm having, but it's still good practice. Like remembering how to instantiate the variables with this syntax. I forgot the name of it. I'm practicing the copy constructor and the copy assignment, which is very useful. Now I keep on getting distracted. That's another topic, but it's still good. Handmade Hero is boring as hell. I do not recommend it. By the way, I can't turn off the orange thing. It has to be like that, because it's my night mode filter. Applied to a pointer that was allocated to me. Bruh. Okay, let's make this. Other dot. No. I is less than size. I other dot data. I need to dereference it, don't I? No. A position I think I need to do the arrow thingy. Oh no, I don't have to because it's a reference. I equals Is that done? Copy assignment. I think the construct is done. Do stream install in Arch, please, but the chat says, well, yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea. Oh, I don't have another SSD. And I don't have any computers that I can sacrifice either. I mean, I have a computer, but it's got a hard drive. A laptop, it really sucks. Computer Systems 3rd edition is a good book, look it up. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream ends. Copy assignment. Pass by values allowed. And we return a reference. Why are we returning a reference? That's the weird bit. Weird. The compiler will always declare one as an inline public member of the class. Use QEMU or a VM if you can give it like 50, 100 gigs. Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually. Please let the installing Arch stream with Hyperland. Actually, that is a good idea, to be fair. That sounds good. But I think we should not do Arch install, because that would be way too easy. We need to do it hardcore manually. That's a good idea. Alright, thank you, Alex. It's a really good idea. I'll probably do it tomorrow if I set up the VM. Okay, just give me the example for this. STD swap. What? You'll set an alarm. Nice. You got an alarm in the Discord server though. I notify you every single time I go live. I say live in 5 minutes, just to remind people every single day. It's in the algorithm, okay. Include algorithm. So that's where algorithm is where the swap is done. Exchanges the given values. The values to be swapped. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. So we're swapping n with other.n. Yeah, that's sick. YouTube notification system is broke. I get notified to a years old video. Yeah, that's the point of the Discord. I notify you personally on the Discord before the live stream starts with 5 minutes. Every single day. We can't rely on YouTube because it absolutely sucks. Okay. Copy assignment. Here it is. So we're gonna use STD swap. STD swap A to B. So current one. So current is data and then other dot data, std swap, and then this one is size and other dot size, and that's it, because I need 2 data members. You're not in the Discord? Oh, make sure you join with discord.gg/codegabe, because I paid $4 for it. Make sure it didn't go to waste. You know what I mean? Is it even in the Discord? I mean in the description. I hope it is. Yeah, it is. Good. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of that Discord invite link. X Herbo. Oh no. I'll do Arch Linux. But that's it. Okay. Let's try this then. Size. Let's do five characters. Non-void function. Oh, I need to return this, don't I? Return this. Yeah, because it's a reference. That's why we put the pointer. And copy assignment. Created string segmentation. I don't know where I got a seg fault from. Okay. Let's delete that. Segmentation fault once again. I don't even... Ex-herbo. I like one word in that word. The herb. If you install ex-herbo, does it give you some free plants? If you know what I mean. So I'll install 1 billion of those OSs. Where's the segmentation fault? Size +1 maybe. Oh, why we got a segmentation fault? What is going on? I need a debugger. What am I working on? I'm just practicing some C++ basics. I'm doing the rule of 3 right now, but my copy assignment operator is broken, and I don't know how to fix it. It's giving me a seg fault. The constructor is good, but then I get a seg fault, and I don't know why. Sean, welcome to the stream, by the way. Create a string, yeah. Constructor is good. Destructor is good. Copy maybe it's to do with this. No, it's not. It's not. Size. Gabe, please verify me. I can't react with a thumbs up. Why not? It seems like many people are having that problem, and I have to manually do it as well. So you hear what? It doesn't let you press that button. What's going on? I've tested it on another account and it works. Look, you see, there's loads of people here that aren't clicking the thumbs up button to verify themselves. I might delete it, to be honest, because loads of people are having that problem. It's weird. You can't press the thumbs up button. Some people can, some people can't. I'll fix it after this stream. You compiled 9 kernels. What do you mean you compiled 9 kernels? Okay. It seems like I can't fix it. SX. SXT. Why is bro appearing offline? Bro thinks he's popular. Alright, it should be in now. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this another time. Your Discord's broken. It's not your Discord, it's a lot of other people. I've had to manually verify at least 50 people because they couldn't do it themselves. Came only to support you, my friend. A lot of support. Thank you. Thank you, Faris. You came at the perfect time because I'm gonna end the stream right now, actually. So I'm getting really tired. And I'm half an hour over schedule. You know what I mean? But thank you, Faris. Nice, finally. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you join the Discord server, link above my head. Alright. Cool. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Come back tomorrow for another stream at 6 PM UK time. And yeah, that's it. So see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.